Coming up in today's video, we're going to talk about some massive WWE versus AEW plans. Also, we got to talk about it, guys, because this is a big deal. There's a couple big injuries that just happened over the weekend, and they happened at some tapings and stuff like that. So we got the details there. And we are going to talk a little bit about NXT No Mercy. Ricky Saints is the new champion. I'm going to give you guys my feedback on that. If you guys want more videos like this, don't forget to click that subscribe button, ring that bell. This way you never miss a video on the channel. I'm going to keep you guys updated along the way 24/7 because you know that's how it is. There's always something going on in professional wrestling. And the first thing I want to talk about is Ridge Holland. Now, if you guys didn't know, TNA was doing their tapings this week and Ridge Holland was having a match with Moose. There is a lot of people who were obviously in attendance for this event. There's some great things. I don't want to offer any spoilers to the show, but I will tell you guys, some of these spoilers look pretty damn good, and it's definitely worth watching. However, one thing that probably will not air is the Ridge Holland versus Moose match, and the reason for that is because Ridge Holland appears to have suffered a significant leg or ankle injury during the Saturday tapings in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Now, Holland landed awkwardly, and this is where he wasn't able to put any weight on his leg at all. The match was actually thrown out, and there was a video circulating social media. Shout out to Love Big, Stay Humble, who posted a video. For copyright reasons, I'm not going to post it, but there is a video of Moose carrying Ridge Holland back with some health personnel. This is not good, obviously. It's probably not going to air, and it might throw a wrench in the plans. As you guys know, there is the Invasion Angle storyline. So something to definitely pay attention to for that. Let's talk about it. Another AEW star is now out for the rest of the year, and that is, in fact, Hologram. Hologram has now officially been written off of AEW television, likely for the rest of 2025. There was an unprovoked backstage attack by Kyle Fletcher to Hologram, but apparently he is not going to be... He's not going to be there for the rest of the year. Now, basically what's come out is that he suffered an actual injury that's causing him to miss the rest of the year. We don't know if this is truly a legitimate injury, but this is what's kind of being said. What makes things very interesting here, though, is after the thing aired on Collision that Hologram was going to be off of the television, we saw El Clone show up, with the graphic or whatever. And now this is obviously a big deal. Now, listen, some people probably don't think this is a big deal, but Hologram did have a huge TNT championship match scheduled for the next Dynamite. And that's like the 6-year anniversary show or whatever. Obviously Kyle Fletcher versus Orange Cassidy will probably be cool. Hologram versus Kyle Fletcher would have been a really, really, really good match. There's still some questions as to whether or not this is a legitimate injury. I think based off Tony Khan tweeting about it and then having some sort of write-off angle on television, I think there is a possibility that this could be a work, but the likelihood of that, it really wouldn't make sense, and therefore I'm going to say this is legitimate. However, what I actually think is if this is truly the case, if he is legitimately injured, this is a great way for El Clone to show up and, be the arch nemesis for Hologram. So that way when Hologram does in fact return, there's already so much that could be done from a babyface coming back and making the save or whatever it may be. So this is a really weird situation, but I am going to believe deep down inside this is legitimate. And obviously you want the best. Health is everything. Hopefully Hologram and Ridge Holland both heal up soon. Guys, we should probably talk about it. WWE TNA going head to head with AEW. This is crazy. So AEW has officially revealed that upcoming's October 1st edition of Dynamite will be a 2.5-hour special airing live from Hollywood, Florida, which is obviously a very big deal. And then you have Title Tuesday, which will compete with WWE, which is in the Invasion show. So WWE NXT Invasion will be a TV show. It's going to be a TV special, which means there will be commercials on it. It's not going to be a PLE. And then they're going to compete with AEW head-to-head. Now, obviously, this is a big deal because a lot of people feel as if the Invasion name and logo and everything coming back is a great idea. I agree with that. But is this another situation where WWE is genuinely doing it because they want to, or is this a situation where WWE is definitely doing it because they're trying to compete with AEW? This is going to be very telling, and WWE could very well get exposed here. If NXT and TNA do this TV special and they do not do good in the ratings against AEW, that's not a good sign for anything, really. And listen, I don't have an opinion here or there. I just think with WWE having this idea of, hey, we're going to do an invasion TV special, we're going to compete with AEW, that kind of thing. Can you be missing the mark a little bit? I think that's a legitimate question. Could you be missing the mark? I think that's a very legitimate possibility, and I think that's something that you need to discuss. I think there is a chance that WWE could be missing the mark here, because at the end of the day, if this was a PLE and there's no advertisements or commercial breaks or whatever it may be, then you're offering a good experience. If you're doing a TV special, and even if you go 1 hour commercial free like WWE has done in the past when competing with AEW, I just personally don't think that makes a lot of sense, and I personally don't think that's a good idea. I think it's best for WWE to just kind of make it its own PLE, but maybe this decision will bite them in the ass. I don't know, something to definitely pay attention to, but that's the plan. It's officially revealed October 7th, 8 p.m. Eastern on the CW. We'll see what they do moving forward. And that brings us to our final topic, guys. I just wanted to chime in on the Ricky Saints situation. NXT No Mercy was a really dope show. I'm not going to lie about it. I thought NXT No Mercy was pretty much flawless from beginning to end. I think everything pretty much came out the way it should have been. I think the booking was great. I think when you look at Ricky Saints beating Obafemi, there's been this large conversation as to how it was done. I personally thought this was incredible stuff. I thought Ricky Saints absolutely killed it. I think Obafemi absolutely killed it. And I think really the big thing here is Obafemi needs to be called up to the main roster. The rumor is he lost the belt because he's going to be called up to the main roster. Listen, I'm going to shoot straight here. Ricky Saints is the perfect guy to win the belt. This is the perfect time to make the transition. I didn't see it coming. I thought it was an excellent match. I thought it was an excellent storyline. I think Ricky Saints is an awesome guy. He's going to kill it as champion without a doubt. I don't have any doubt. Now, Obafemi, on the other hand, going up to the main roster, I think there's a variety of things that needs to be said. Obafemi should go to the main roster and get the Gunther push, like just pure dominance. I don't need him to have a catchphrase. I don't need Obafemi to have a really cool entrance. Keep him the way he was from NXT, move him to the main roster, let him destroy everybody. I know this is going to sound really insane, but look at Ryback when he first joined WWE. Ryback was just undefeated for a very long time, and then eventually they ruined it. I want to avoid that at all costs. Have him go very far as an undefeated star in the main roster. He should be taking out the top guys. He should be taking out, regardless, babyface or heel. I don't think he needs to be one or the other. Have him take out Cody. Have him retire John Cena. Have him take out Brock Lesnar. Have him take out the Gunthers of the world. This is the way to do it. I thought No Mercy was such a great show, and to see Obafemi actually drop the belt, I have always been under the belief that this guy is going to end up just getting called up without dropping the belt and then being forced to vacate. The fact that they had him lose is a good way to just basically signify to the world he is on his way to the main roster. So I'm excited, man. I'm really happy about this. Can't wait to see what happens. I look forward to it. Let me know what you guys think all in the comment section down below. Peace.